Hello, everybody. My name is Dave, and welcome to the start of a series that I'm calling the Arena Daily Grind, where without paying a single cent, we're going to grind Arena and have fun along the way. That's my goal. My goal is to try and show you that Magic Arena can be lots of fun even without spending a single dime. And the reason for the title is, the daily grind is because our goal in each video of this series is to complete our 4 wins of the day. So if you take a look right here, you'll see our win bonus of 250 gold, and you'll see that it says resets daily. So our first win will give us 250 gold, and then our second, third, and fourth win will each give us 100 gold each. After that, the prize alternates between a random single or 50 gold, and if you win enough of those, it eventually becomes either a single or 25 gold. I'm not sure if it gets any less than that. I've never gone that far. Maybe one day we'll see. But the point of this series is to just reach 4 wins. And so for the start of the series, to kind of show, new players and people who just made their accounts where they can potentially start, is we are going to play through the pre-constructed decks that are provided to you. We're going to start with the monocolor decks, the 5 monocolor decks that you get for just completing the tutorial or skipping it. And then we will eventually get to the different 2-color Precon decks that you win from the special quests when you are a new account. So without further ado, let's take a look at the deck that we'll be playing today, which is the mono white deck, Tactical Assault. And if you notice why I have OG next to all of them, it's for original, because I've been playing some of these decks and I've changed some of them, and maybe that's something we can go into a little later. But for now, let's see how many games it takes for us to win our 4 wins of the day with the mono white deck, Tactical Assault. So if you've been playing Magic for a while, you're probably familiar with what white tends to do and what the strengths and weaknesses are. But if you're new, let's go through that quickly while going through the deck. So first thing you'll notice probably is white tends to have some life gain. So for example, the Daybreak Chaplain, a 1/3 2-drop that has lifelink, so pretty basic there. You have the one of the 3 rares, Leonin War Leader, who when they attack, they make 2 1/1 cat creatures with lifelink. You have Hail the Faith, who whenever she attacks, you gain 2 life, as well as Inspiring Commander, that whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and draw a card. And so you could say that lifelink is one of the strengths, but card draw tends to be one of the weaknesses of white. And so effects like Inspiring Commander are one of the few ways that white tends to be able to generate some card advantage. So going on to our other rares, we have Sarah's Guardian, Flying Vigilance. Other creatures you control have Vigilance. And Zitalpa, Primal Dawn, who among all of these keywords also has Vigilance. And that's another thing that white tends to be associated with, Vigilance. So Sarah Angel, for example, your classic 4/4 flyer with Vigilance. And she also has Flying. And going back to Sarah's Guardian and Zitalpa, you'll notice that flying also tends to be associated with white, between creating flying token creatures or enchantments that give your creatures flying, or creatures that whenever they attack gives another creature flying, and aggressive 2/2 flyers. The removal white tends to have access to is generally pretty good, so you have both enchantment based removal, so pacify effects like Luminous Bonds, and Take Vengeance, so destroy effects, destroy target tapped creature. White also tends to be pretty aggressive, and so you have combat tricks like Tactical Advantage to give blocked or blocking creatures +2/+2, aggressive creatures like 3/1s for 2, enchantments that buff for 2 for only 2 mana, and creatures that whenever they attack, tap down your opponent's creatures to help you get in as well. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. So we'll drop our land. And our hand is very keepable, by the way. Alright, so we'll play the Griffin. And the opponent seems to be on red-white. No 2-drop, that's a good sign for us. So we'll drop... Oh no, we'll go attack first. And get striked. And then we'll just drop our 1/3. Alright, opponent plays a plains and pass turn. Okay, so either leaving up removal or really slow start, so we'll swing in, gain 1, pass the turn, land 4, and Bloodstained Paladin. Okay, we must be playing against a Precon, so Precon versus Precon, not bad. Opponent swings in for 3. And plays a Bugler. And I think if we don't see anything, that's a whiff. But anyways, we'll play Spiritual Guardian, gain 4, and pass the turn. Opponent plays Hieromancer Cage, takes our Spirit, plays a Vanguard, gains 3, or gains 1 I should say, and attacks for 3, and we're still not going to block. And we'll just keep playing our lands and play out our Sarah's Guardian. And pass the turn. Oh, opponent acts of treasons. And gives something first strike and +2. Big strike for our opponent, and we'll probably just try and take something down. And go down to 6. And probably just keep swinging in with our Guardian. Or I guess this is the first time we're swinging in, and then pass the turn. Opponent attacks, we'll play Confront the Assault. Do some blocking. Try and maximize our blocks as much as possible. See if they have a trick. Apparently they do not. And alright, I think we may have stabilized here. Opponent plays a Martyr of Dusk. So we'll keep on with the Vigilance plan and gain some life along the way. And we got there, sweet. Yay. 1 win down. Hand is kind of reactive, but we'll keep. Opponent plays an elf. Draw a land, play a land, and pass a turn. And opponent's ramping up. And yeah, this is probably the best Bolt the Boat impression that we can probably do. Opponent plays Draconic Disciple, something that we would also like to bolt if we could, but I guess we'll just keep passing for now. Still pretty far from the dragon, but I guess the Carnage Tyrant's more of an issue right now. So we'll drop our land, play a Sarah's Angel. Can block almost everything except for the Tyrant. And the Ferocidon. So things aren't looking good here. They are not looking good here. So we'll play the Chaplain. And probably try and trade with the Carnage Tyrant. Even though the other creature is threatening 8 damage, but gotta trade where we can, and then we can take vengeance. The Ferocidon. I mean, we would have died to the trample damage anyway, so we'll just concede. Alright, so 1-1, and go into game 3. Capable, aggressive hand. And let's just get our record up here. The opponent leads with a Hugh Smith Prodigy. And our record's at 1-1. And the opponent swings in for 1. Plays a Relic Runner. And we're gonna drop a chaplain here. Give us some blocks. So yeah, opponent seems to be on the blue-white Precon. So we'll play Pegasus Corsair and still leave up blocks. Alright, so opponents are getting their artifact abilities now. Play a Swiftclaw, which trades pretty well with the Juggernaut. And we might as well swing in for 2. Especially since we can block the Juggernaut and win this race. Opponent plays a Field Creeper. Yeah, I thought they would probably have another artifact trigger. So we'll just block the Juggernaut for now. Alright. Kind of stuck on lands here. At least we still have some plays. And we'll keep swinging in and gaining some life. Pass a turn. See if opponent can keep playing artifacts. No, they can't, so maybe we should have left up a blocker. Well, if you can't leave them up, might as well play some more blockers. Alright, so swing in with the 4. Opponent plays the Plains, plays Azor, which stops our tricks for the turn, and even our turn. So we just play the Line Breaker and pass the turn for now. Opponent plays a Goring Ceratops and doesn't attack with the Azor. So we'll just swing all in, try and go wide a bit. Maybe use a trick somewhere. And since we're so screwed, let's just try and keep a count how many times this happens. Anyway, we'll buff our Chaplain, let damage happens. Alright, so we do some trades. Opponent swings in, gains a bunch of life, and yeah, things don't look good for us. So we take a hit from Azor, and we'll take vengeance on Azor, and then try and gain back some life. Or nope. Oh, sweet. Alright, opponent plays some land and draws a card from the Thopter. And gets another Thopter, but at least no land. And repeats, and yeah, we seem like we're in for a bit of trouble. And we draw some lands that we needed much sooner, but we'll play our War Leader, pass a turn. And yeah, I think we're kind of almost done here. We need some really good draws, or is there anything that can save us? I don't think there is. But we'll play it out and see. Try and get as much life gain as we can. Opponent blocks and trades. And I think we're quite done here. Alright, well, 1 for 2. Alright, next game, and keepable hand. Well, at least we have a 2-drop. Let's hope it lives. Opponent plays a Swamp and a Diagraph Ghoul. We'll play a Swiftclaw and pass the turn. And looks like opponent is on the zombie plan. And they pass the turn, and we'll play the Corsair, decent blocker, and then pass the turn. And opponent plays more zombies. Tries to... oh no, changes their mind. But we're not going to hold back and swing in for 4. And play a decent blocker. To the board right now, especially. Opponent swings in and we'll block. Ooh, opponent got us there. Alright, well, we lost the chaplain, but we're still ahead of this race for now. Swinging for 4, pass turn. And maybe not ahead of the race anymore. Take a bunch. Guess we'll bonds one of the zombies. Stave off some damage. And keep trying to race? Wanna play the Tapland and plays another Lord. Great. Alright, well. We'll play our planes and... so close. So close. But we'll just concede here. Alright, well, 2-2. And let's see what our next match. Well, sorry, not 2-2. 1-3. My bad. Anyways, next match, and a bit land heavy, but we'll keep. Maybe land heavy's not so good against mono red, it seems. Well, it looks like the dragon fires Precon. And thankfully we have a 2-drop. And we'll pass turn. Guess it's a modified red deck. Or red Precon. But we'll offer the trade, because if that thing flies, that's bad for us. So we'll play our own flyer. Opponent draws a card. Okay. And plays a spell. And kills our Swift Claw with the Firebrand. And we'll just keep swinging in. And play a 3-3. See if they can get around that. Which is quite possible, because they're in red. And yet they keep trying to draw. I guess we're not really putting in much pressure ourselves. Ooh, electrostatic field. Alright, we'll play our swamp and play our angel. Fly over their walls. And just tap them down while we're at it. Opponent keeps drawing. And attacks. Probably tries to bait us into blocking, but we need our creatures for attacking. Alright, hit for a bunch and play another angel. And I think we're in pretty good shape here. Very good shape here. Yep. Alright, so 2-3. And let's go to game number 6. Keepable hand, 2-drop, 3-drop. Opponent mulligans. We'll play a land. Play the Griffin. Opponent just keeps playing a land drop and alright, shocks our Griffin. Good play, good play. Let's see, can they shock our Pegasus? Maybe not shock, but I get the feeling strike. Ooh, an opponent misses their land. Alright, let's get our Pegasus out of strike range. And swinging. Pass the turn. Swinging again. And I kind of feel for the opponent. Doesn't always feel good to win from a screw, but hey, we'll mark it down as a win because of a screw or flood. And we are 3-3, so one more game. If we win, that's win number 4. So we'll play a swamp. Play a Swift Claw. Oh no, we'll play the Griffin. Pass the turn. doesn't utilize their ramp, so that's a good sign. And we'll get our Griffin out of fighting range of the current creatures on board. And swing in. Pass the turn. Still not making use of the ramp. So I guess it's one of those all ramp no threats hand. And it's a lot of ramp. Meanwhile, we'll get out the stag, swing for 4, and pass turn. I'm feeling good about this. Opponent strikes a stag, which is okay. We'll take like 6, but I think we're still ahead in this race here. Play the angel, trying to be efficient with our mana, and swing for 4, take him to 8, and pass turn. And that's all their mana, unless they have a prey upon. Which doesn't seem like it, and we got there, sweet. Alright, well, we got our 4 wins of the day in 7 games. That's not bad. Not bad for Precon. And thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you next time.